Hi, I'm David Gilbert, Technology Editor with the International Business Times UK, and I'm here today at the home of the future, the Smart Apartment, which has been created by Cornflake, a leading home technology experts, and they've filled this home in central London with £750,000 worth of the greatest gadgets and gizmos to make your home life a lot better. But before I show you around the rest of the house and exactly what the technology can do, I think I fancy a coffee. So obviously, to get a coffee in a smart house, you're obviously going to turn to your iPad. So here I have an app that has all my different coffees pre-laid out on it, and I think today I fancy a cafe latte. So just press it, start now, and as you can hear at least, and now see, here comes the coffee. Now that I have my coffee, it's time for dinner, and obviously any smart house is going to need a smart oven. So this the Dietrich oven here, all I have to do is turn it on, and instead of having to weigh the food that I'm cooking, decide how long it's going to cook for, check it every time that I think it might be done, all I have to do is press a button here, then press recipes, decide what I'm cooking. Say this time it's red meat and I want it cooked rare. And there it is. All you have to do is put it into the oven and it will cook it perfectly for you. No panic about checking whether it's done or not. It'll cook automatically. And while I'm at it, I'm going to put on some veg. So what I need to do, of course, is what we have here is a piano induction hob, which is completely zoneless, which means you can put it wherever you want. Just put the saucepan down, the hob spots where it is, you cook it, you adjust the temperature here on this touch panel, and of course because it's induction heating, the rest of it stays perfectly cool, so you can place your hands on it without any danger. And if you do want to move it, lift it off it, place it down, the hob will automatically realize that you've done this and heat this area rather than this area, and this area is perfectly safe to touch once again. And because it's zoneless, you can put 2, 3, 4, how many ever saucepans at once on it, and the hob will automatically spot that a saucepan is being put on it. You tap it once and you're able to adjust the temperatures of each one depending on what you need, whether you want to boil it or simmer it. Now that we've got dinner taken care of, let's see what the smart apartment can do in the living room. So sitting here on the couch, you can control pretty much everything in the whole house using just this iPad and the specially designed app. As you can see, every one of the rooms in the house has been included in the app. So we're in the sitting room, so just by tapping on the sitting room, you can see up here we've got everything we from audio visual, everything we want. So we've got movies, Sky, DVD, Blu-ray, Apple TV, Sonos music player, CDs, whatever you want. So if we want to watch some TV, let's just press on the Sky button, and you'll see in the background here that the TV is rising out of the cabinet. Now obviously that's key for houses like this, that everything is hidden. All the wiring, everything that you use, just you don't see it, but it's all there. It's all been created by Cornflake for this specific house. So obviously we have the Sky remote has been mapped onto this app, so we can change channels very simply, and it's very easy to change everything that's around you. We'll say the lighting, for example. Maybe if you want it a little bit lighter, really low, or even off altogether, we can do that. We can even turn the blinds down. So the blinds come down automatically to make it even darker if you're watching a movie, say. What about some music? So if we choose Sonos as the source and go to the Sonos app, press play, and there we have the music coming through. Now if we go back to the main app, what we see is we can control the music here very easily, which is coming through the Macintosh speakers that we have below the TV here. But if we want to go back to watch some TV and the TV that we have isn't big enough, then we can just bring up the projector, which again is hidden. Another thing we can do directly from here, of course, is see every other room in the house through the CCTV system that's been brought up. So once we bring it up on the app, and you can see it here, and you can see it on the big screen, and there me and the two cameramen in the sitting room, you can see every other room in the house as well. And what the app also allows you to do is, if one of your children stays in their bedroom, they're watching TV, and it's time to go to bed, you can remotely control that and turn off the TV in the room. And using the CCTV, I can see that there's someone just next door waiting for me to talk to them. So I'm here talking to Gary Lewis, director of Cornflake, who have created this home of the future smart apartment. And can I ask, Gary, why did you create this £750,000 apartment?
There was a need, we believe there was a need in the market for end users, architects, interior designers, professional bodies to come and experience a technical home, a home of the future. This sort of tech's going in properties all over the country already, but there's nowhere currently in the country where someone can come and experience it firsthand.
This isn't going to be in your typical house. What kind of houses and what kind of clients do you typically deal with?
It's fair to say that, you know, some of the houses and people we work with are some of the richest people in the world. However, it does come right down to the scale to quite normal people, developers who are building homes today. People still want tech in their houses, and whether that's distribution of high-definition TV systems or music, multi-room audio, you know, in the principal rooms, some sort of CCTV or video entry. What we do is piece all of those things together and make it simple for people to use, because there's nothing worse than having all the technology around you if no one can use it.
So, well, the smart apartment is obviously a great showcase for what home automation can do. At £750,000, the gadgets in here aren't going to be for everyone. So in order to address this home automation and smart homes for the general population, we're here talking to Elizabeth Mead, who's an expert in smart homes from IHS. Thanks for talking to us, Elizabeth.
No problem.
This is obviously a stunning place, and it's, you know, it shows off things really well, but for the person on the street who wants to kind of a taste of the future, shall we say, are we seeing this kind of technology trickle down to the consumer?
Absolutely. You're right. This is what we call more in the luxury segment than anything else. In terms of mass market deployment, in the UK, we're not seeing that much happening yet, but it's definitely on the cards.
So it's kind of, would you say that the smartphone and tablet revolution has kind of finally been able to get these, I suppose the home of the future is something we've been seeing for a long time now on TV, but is that
Absolutely.
kind of helped us get over the final hurdle that now we're going to see more and more of this?
Absolutely. That's absolutely fundamental to the smart home of the mass market. Smartphone and tablet penetration is extremely high at the moment and still rising. And so we're seeing these devices, because they're already in the home and consumers already own them, these are the perfect devices that mass market systems can actually run on.
So Cornflake's smart apartment is clearly more of a fantasy than a reality. Home automation looks like it is on the way, and slowly but surely we will see this trend increase in the coming years.